So today we're going to be diving into Twist Threads, a powerful feature that you can access inside of the application. We've been using it for a couple of years and we're going to guide you around to what it is, how it works, and everything you need to know about it. Today's video is kindly sponsored by Twist. You can find everything about them in the link in the description as a better and more effective way to communicate, in my opinion, and we'll be checking them out in today's video. So let's dive over and explore Threads.
So here we are inside of Twist, and what I'm going to be doing is showing you how it works and a little bit more about some of the key features that I really enjoy. Now, first things first, let's describe what Threads and what channels are. Let's start with channels. They're the overarching organization of your system. So you see channels on the left-hand side of your screen. In this case, we have some like editing, general, meetings, and writing. And this helps us to organize each of the threads that are on those particular topics. And it's just better for organization, and you can invite certain people to certain channels so they don't get an overload of all of the information that comes your way. So in particular, we use the editing channel. And this leads us nicely on to explaining what threads are. Now, threads are very simply a way to organize a conversation on a topic that reaches a solution. I really like this concept, and it was about 2 to 3 years ago that I actually took full advantage of it and basically sort of changed my thinking about communication teams. I was previously using apps like Slack, and one of the key problems with it was that everything was being consumed around just in those sort of like conversations, whereas there wasn't really an outcome based. You're never really refocusing your attention on what the outcome is. So what you can do inside of Threads is basically start a thread and choose the topic of conversation. So one that we typically do, in this case is week 41 of 2022, and what we can do is summarize some of the things that Steve wants to focus on for the start of the week, and this is a great place for him to land on each time and find everything you need. And what's great is you can reply and only reply to people that are actually involved in the conversation instead of bombarding everyone with messages. Now, everything that gets responded to, so for example, if you reply with somebody, say my name, then it will go to my inbox. And an inbox is a location that lives inside of your Twist account that really tries to bring the most important stuff, the active conversations that are part of the different threads that you are part of, and it helps you to keep focused on what work needs replying to. Now, what's great is you can use the inbox to clear it, and you can press done on certain items to essentially get through them faster. And one thing I really like is, for example, is being able to go into each of the different threads. So here's one for October, November 2022 important dates, and go up to the top right hand corner and save them. Saving them is something that allows you to almost bookmark them for later. And I love this because I can go to the saved area and be able to see all of the conversations or threads that I've been having that are really important. Now, one of the key things that's beneficial is actually closing threads, and you can do that. Here's an example with July objectives. I can go and close this one. And what's particularly nice is inside a Twist, it allows you to put a conclusion, which is perfect for learning outcomes and objectives. Now, one of the ways that you could use this threads and saving function is if you had a routine place to welcome new employees, a thread that is just constantly evolving that you can keep updated with. So you might want to save things like that, or maybe even some of the key learning objectives that you have from your member of staff that's looking after you. And this could be quite a good way. But closing threads allows you to give you a breakdown of things that happened in the past, and you can open them again anytime in the future. But having that conclusion really gives you and your team an idea of what's happened in the thread and summaries, especially working well for projects and things like that. Now, they do have a messaging function inside of it, which allows you to do real-time communication, but in particular, this is something that me and Steve, who works as our editor, don't really use as much. We probably do it every now and then to just welcome each other in the mornings or something like that, but we do it very much asynchronously where we don't have to be in real time there, which is nice. And as part of any thread, you could actually add Todoist as an integration, which is a perfect link up and something that a lot of people do like about the experience. So it's a real weave between all of the sort of good stuff about other applications, but it has a philosophy around it that I particularly like and enjoy. So this video was sort of overviewing how that works and operates, and I have been a Twist user for maybe, I would say, 3 years, and I found the change in our communication has been pretty drastic. So if you're thinking of setting up a Twist account today, you can find that linked in the description below. Let me know if you have any particular questions about using it, because as a user myself and somebody that really likes this application, you can get some of my thoughts and opinions. But I hope you found this video useful in explaining how Twist threads work. They're a really refined way of communicating, and personally, I really like them. Thank you very much, folks, for joining us here on Keep Productive today. Please do subscribe and check out more videos all about Keep Productive after today's video. Thank you very much, folks, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Cheerio.